Folks, I find this the most fun when I find one like this that I haven't cleaned up yet and show it not cleaned up. Then at the end of this video, I'll have it buffed and have a light glaze of polymer on it, the way I usually do to these stones, and you'll see the difference. But this is before I do any cleaning up. Still got dirt on it all over. I've examined it though, and I know there's cool stuff on it, but the tool use is right here. Oops, can't see. This sharp edge right here, and that sharp edge right there. Now this may be residue from the tool being worked. I think most of these tools were woodworking tools, but anyway, that could be residue or it could be color. But everything else on that stone, every spot on it is soft to the touch. Down in the grooves, it's been napped down in there to make it soft and to create images and all, except for those two places which was the tool use. This is a good example of a stone that, I don't know, you see it laying somewhere, you think it's ugly, because of this, this part right in here and everything. But none of that affected that tool use. So, and like I said, this is all this was made. I even see color in there. It's going to be fun to clean it up and show it to you at the end of this video. Each angle has a different image. And yet, well, let me get it cleaned up. Folks, I think I can do this better if I set up over the pottery shop. But I want to show you a little example of what to me looks like the shape of a bison. First of all, I'm pretty sure that this is a bison, fossilized bison's horn. And this one has the shape and eyes. Eyes are important to me. And then the shape, of course. It has kind of a shape of a bison. Also, there is a some sort of animal or something. It looks like it's portrayed right here. And on this side looks like a bird. But the overall shape looks bison-ish. And this one. And this one. And that looks like a squirrel. But this looks like a bison to me. And that one. And that one. And that one. Like I said, I'll do this. I'll set up better. And but I forgot what I was doing. It'll come back to me. Bye for now, folks. Folks, I'd like to talk about the art made from horns today for a little while. Not my art. the art that's thousands of years old. Images made on horn or bone will deteriorate more so than stone, but these bones have been fossilized, but still they show more wear than what would normally be on a hard stone. So I have to look really close and, maybe add some imagination, but I'm seeing images in this carved bone or horn. This could look, this looks what a person would call the cortex, and it goes around there. It's actually a bone, probably a horn, large horn, and this is one half of this horn piece. It's just a piece of a horn, and I guess they treasured it, and they cut a piece off and gave it to a stone carver or whatever, bone carver, and it would be about twice that round. And it had to be something like a huge bison. And then a piece of it was cut off and made this tool. That's the only sharp part right there. The rest of it's real comfortable to hold. And it's got some heft to it. It's not real light. It'll do some hard work. I also think stone will allow the iron oxide colors to penetrate itself and become part of the stone skin more so than bone or antler. But this is a neat little tool. I've cleaned it up and polished it. I'm still not sure of this residue. I really didn't try very hard. I just wanted to get it to looking like that. But I believe that it is one piece of a large bison horn. And my question that I'm, wandering around is, when was the carving done? Before or after it was fossilized? either way, even if it was after it was fossilized, if this is thousands of years old, there would be more deterioration on bone or horn than there would be on stone, I think. I'll listen. Anybody got an idea? Right now, this is starting to look like a couple of puppies. I like puppies. Folks, I think everybody likes to hear about real magic, not just, talk, but, real magic. And I thought maybe I'd tell you. Recently, I traveled back in time, and you see, I made a video about a month ago or so. It was entitled April the 6th. Now, Joanna doesn't usually look at my videos, but she looked at that one, I guess, because it was the title of it, I guess. And later, a couple days later, she brought my birth certificate to me. And she showed me that I was 76 years old, April 6th, 2023. I was not 77. I was mistaken. So I traveled back in time 1 year. Not all of the ones that I think are horn fragments. I find images on, not all of them. And then there's some that are just so close to maybes as far as the image goes that I'm not sure. I feel like I'm seeing eyes on many of these. But then there's some right here that just, there's just hardly any denying images on the guys. Can't say for sure what they are, like cape or something, but there's some funny looking critters. I think to really appreciate this old stone art, a person has to accept that it was done, and then take in all the things that comes along, the wear on the stone or bone, color, possibly use as a tool. But I think it's awesome when a person really appreciates the art. But this is just a small part of art that I think those folks were around and created. Just mostly art on tools I found, but it's a different little research for the horn and bone. I'm finding more art pieces, still some tools, but not so much tools. And that's the same thing with this pile. This is what I think is large bone fragments, possibly horn, large horn, but this and all of these has the appearance of fossilized bone. And there is some really nice images in that bucket back there, but I don't want to, I can't get it. I will, anyway, yeah, there's that.